welcome to the Motivational Drive. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've been talking about, if you've been watching my earlier videos, we've been talking about taking steps to get to your goal and staying committed, taking baby steps in the right direction, celebrating small successes so it encourages you to move forward. Now, today I want to talk about something called the dip. So, the dip would be on a plot. Like if you take the horizontal axis, the x-axis, and then the vertical axis, the y-axis. If you take the results that you get from your efforts on the y-axis, so your results are going up, and your effort that you're putting into your work is on the x-axis on the bottom, what's going to happen when you keep applying effort in the right direction? It's not going to be perfectly straight. It's not going to be directly proportionate. It's not going to be the amount of effort that you put in yields the amount of results that you get. I'm going to explain more, but when you first start out doing anything, you've made no progress in the beginning. You haven't started yet. So once you put some effort in, it's really easy to get results because nothing has been done. So now all of a sudden, everything you do is positive marks. You're making positive progress. So in the beginning, with effort, results really spike. Now what happens is, after you get everything under your belt that you're doing, let's say you're working out, right? In the beginning, you're going to get really, really good results. You haven't worked out in a while, let's say, and now that you start, you can see the inches coming off, you can see your body shape changing, you can see dramatic results right off the bat when you're working out. So what's going to happen, and most people that work out know that you're going to reach what are called plateaus. It's a point where you've been working out for so long that it's really hard to get to the next level. So you've made your results, but now you're starting to plateau and you're starting to go horizontal. Now you're pouring in the same amount of effort, it's just you're not getting the same results anymore. Okay, now here's the bad part. When you're working in business or anything that you're really doing, generally speaking, after a plateau will come a dip, especially in business. Okay, now your results go up, they start to plateau, but then they start to go down. Now you're pouring in the same amount of effort, maybe even more effort, and you're still losing ground in the dip. This is a very precarious position for some people. A lot of people get very frustrated in this stage and they quit doing whatever they're doing because they feel that the results that they're putting, or the efforts that they're putting in, is no longer promising them the rewards and the results that they've been expecting. So it's very discouraging. But I'm going to explain the dip to you guys today. I'm going to explain why we get into the dip. So I own a couple of businesses. In the beginning, you have to work everything out. You got to get all your things organized. So, we work on computers, so it was building the computers and getting the learning curve for the computers that we build. They're custom and they're special, so we had to get that learning curve under control. And then it's a business, so you got to pay your bills, and you got to go to the post office, and you got to get packages delivered, and you got to get suppliers, and you've got to get all these things handled, right? And so in the beginning, it's really easy to get results. You're finding new suppliers, and you're getting things set up at the post office, and you're making results with the work you're doing on the computers, the whole nine, right? So then what happens is you get used to doing all that, and you get I don't want to say autopilot, but you know your routines, and you know how to do that. But now what happens is your business still needs to advance. It still needs to keep going, and you still need to add a whole lot of facets to your business, a whole lot of dimensions, right? So what's going to happen is when you start trying to get a new learning curve, which are the new challenges and the new ways to grow your business or to grow your life, all of a sudden, you're not good at those anymore. You haven't done those things before. They're all the challenging things that come from learning your craft or your trade. And so, with learning these new things, it makes it difficult for you to do all the things that you were doing on autopilot before. When you're filling your brain with a million new activities, you forget that you had to go to the post office, or you let a bill slip that you forgot to pay. I forgot to pay my internet bill. I'm on my work to pay my internet bill right now. I forgot. We've got a million things going on. We're moving this week. Everything is happening, right? And I forgot. So what happens is you start to lose a little bit of ground because you're still not really good at the new things you're doing, so you're not making progress and heading up on your chart. And you're even having a little bit of difficulty doing some of the things that you used to do on autopilot because of all the new things you're working on. So you start to go down and you start to experience the dip. The dip is natural. It comes from people who are constantly accelerating and learning new things and adding more to what they're already doing. The dip is natural. It's going to happen. What you need to realize is don't take for granted the fact that you do know how to pay all the bills for your company. You do know how to go to the post office. You do know how to order supplies. You do know how to build the computers. Yeah, maybe it's difficult to do all that because of how much you have in your day, but you do know how to do all that. The reason you're in the dip is because you're working so hard on so many new things. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Once you start to get those things mastered and you start to understand the new challenges, things become a lot easier in the new challenges, and you start to make progress now in the new challenges. The things that were taking you a long time because you didn't have the skill set or the knowledge to do them, all of a sudden now it's not taking you as much time. It's easier to get to the post office. It's easier to remember to pay all your bills. It's easier to have mental awareness of all the other things that you're already an expert at. And now once you start getting the new stuff under control, bam, you go shooting up out of the dip. So many people quit in the dip because they're pouring in the same amount of energy, but they're not getting the same results. So what I'm telling you is we talked about momentum, and I really hope you watched that video. It's one of my favorite stories. We need momentum in this life to keep things going. When you're building momentum and you're building that steam and you're building that life, if you start to slip backwards, do not be discouraged. Realize that you're most likely encountering your dip, your first dip, because believe me, they keep coming. The more challenges you apply to your life, the more that you tackle and try to take on, the more often you're going to experience the dip. It's natural. I just want you to keep getting that into your head, that it's natural to go through the dip. It's natural to have down cycles where you're pouring in a lot of energy and effort and you're not getting the same exact results. Don't be discouraged. Keep plugging away. Master the new things that you're working on. And once you master those, I promise you still have all those old skills and ability. They're going to snap back into place. You're going to really start growing once you can add the old skills you have mastered to the new skills or challenges that you're working on. So maybe this is you right now. Maybe you've really been putting a lot of effort into life. You've really been trying to grow and change as a human being. But right now it seems like more things are stacked against you than are going right. You're in a dip, my friend, and keep working until you get out of that dip. The best part about getting out of the dip, once you do, it happens really, really fast. So keep plugging away, keep taking that, making momentum work for you, and I promise you, you're going to get out of the dip. You're going to achieve your goals. You're going to get a life that you want to live. This is the Motivational Drive. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notify button, like this video, share this video, get this message out there. Somebody else might be in the dip right now and feel like they might as well give up because the effort that they're pouring in just isn't getting the results they want. And now we both know that all they have to do is keep plugging away. Have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again.